My name is Amy Browse. I'm a 20-year-old second-year Sheffield Hallam student. I study psychology, and I also am the founder of the Happiness Bootcamp. So around the age of 10, I had my first ever panic attack. It was kind of my first experience of anxiety or mental health. No one really knew what it was. We thought, my mum used to call them wobbly moments. It was the only way we really knew how to describe them. My teachers just thought I was really just didn't want to go to school. I was just a child that didn't want to learn. So we put it down to that for a long period of time until I got to secondary school and everything just started to decline. My mental health got worse. For a long time, I didn't cope with mental health well at all. So when I was 13, it was kind of my first time experiencing suicidal thoughts, and I didn't really understand them being so young. I got seen by CAMS and quickly dismissed. Things then just progressed and got worse and worse. I started to lose weight. I wanted to kind of look a certain body image, and so I became around 5'5". I was tiny. I was passing out in school because I wasn't eating anything. And then by 17, I dropped out of school because the suicidal thoughts had just taken over everything. I was having panic attacks constantly, and I didn't reach out to anyone at all until the same day that I'd planned my own death. And it was just lucky that one day I decided to talk. When I first was thinking about reaching out for help, I felt ashamed, I felt ridiculous, I felt like I was the only person in the world that was feeling the same way, and I was an academic student, and I felt like I had so much going for me, yet I didn't want anything to go for me. So I felt like people were just going to laugh in my face the whole time, and even now, being so far into recovery, and I still know that I need that counselling, and I'm so open to getting that help. But I know the first time I talked, I cried. It was horrible, and people are a lot more understanding than what you'd think they are. So I used to hate exercise and fitness. I was not always into sport. I used to pretend to be the pole in rounders because I didn't want to run around the track. I was never a sporty kind of person. And it wasn't until I quit A-levels, and being under 18, you have to go back into education. The only thing that was available was a level 2 fitness instructing award. So I decided to take the plunge and I'd go for that. And it ended up changing everything. And since I did that at 17, I've not ever not been in fitness. Does that make sense? I've never not been in fitness. So I decided to take on a class, try and learn it. I was terrified, and I decided to do pop Pilates. So when I became a pop Pilates instructor and I did my first few classes, I just tried to give people a space of positivity, and instead of having to come in and we just focus on losing weight or gaining muscle, we just focus on looking after yourself. And it takes you out of environments where you're feeling stressed and puts you with other people, especially group exercise, who are probably feeling just as nervous as you in that situation. And it just allows you to have that mind-to-body connection. So we focus on breathing, which is so important, especially when you suffer with things like panic attacks. Exercise helps you to regain that kind of control again. But it just has so many different small factors that are beneficial and able to kind of take out into everyday life. And I found the more I began to learn about kind of why we're on this planet, that it made me kind of want to be here more. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Just because you've not got a learning difficulty, anxiety and depression are just on the same level.